this sure is weird. I'm pretty far back in the woods here. There is a road here, but okay, I've probably got my best signal of the day down here by far. Alright, I am very happy. I just dug something that I've been wanting to dig for a year and I've never been able to dig one. And I just popped the plug and I'm looking at it and you just gotta see it for yourself. Oh man, I'm so happy. That is beautiful. It's 1891 and it is a V-nickel. You can barely see the V on there. Just as I was talking about quarters. Man, silver quarter. Alright, got the very first signal of the day down here. Just dug it up. Big old chunk of chain link. Can't tell how old that is. Huh. Looks pretty old. Whoop, just broke. Interesting. Let's find some good non-ferrous targets. Well, this sure is weird. I'm pretty far back in the woods here. There is a road here, but just found a modern earring. Nothing fancy. That is a modern earring. It's a junker. But I'm just like out in no man's land. Found it right up in here. Surface find. Guess they were walking down the road and lost it. Oh well, it's mine now. Alright. I am very happy. I just dug something that I've been wanting to dig for a year and I've never been able to dig one. And I just popped the plug and I'm looking at it and you just gotta see it for yourself. Oh man, I'm so happy. Oh, where'd it go? Here it is. You know what that is. That is a cufflink. And it's got a horseshoe on it and a little stone. I know these things can be very, very delicate, but it's still got all its gold gilt on it. Oh man, that's a beauty. And it's complete too. Horseshoe with like a little pearl in it. Oh wow. That is amazing. Cufflink, gotta love it. Man, I knew coming out here was gonna be a good idea. There's not too many signals, but whew, this just made my trip right there. If I don't find anything else, this made my trip. To be very careful with that. That is a beauty. Man, you could just see the gold gilt shining on my glove there. Oh, wow. Alright folks, well, man, that made my trip. Let's see what else I can pull out of here because I am a very happy camper. Just found this cool little piece here. Get it to focus. There we go. Dole Valve Company, Chicago, Illinois. July of 51. I'm guessing 1951. It's right next to some pretty green glass here. It's got bubbles in it. That's pretty neat. I don't see any other glass or bottles around. I'm sure there is some, but I'll look that up. Dole Valve Company, US 751. I'm guessing that's July 51. I'm pretty sure it's a date, or it could also be a part number. I'll try to figure that one out. Okay, I've probably got my best signal of the day down here by far. It doesn't really sound coin-like, but it's could be can, it could be something good. So look at these numbers here. 4 inches. It's pinpointing small. 74 to 77. So let's check it out. It could be anything. I have no idea what it could be. That'd be nice if it was an old Spanish coin. That'd be something cool. They usually come up around the mid-70s. Okay, let's get the pinpointer out. I think it's a bullet. Ooh, it is a bullet. It's one of those newer ones. It's a full metal jacket. See the lead core inside of it. There's a lot of them around here. They sound really, really good. Alright, let's go get some more. I'm gonna need some help on this one. I have seen stuff like this before. It's got a hole straight through it. Not straight through, just on the one side. And it's got crosses on the bottom. It's bent in. Should be out, but it's got crosses all the way around. This reminds me of something. It's obviously religious, but I can't think of what it is. I'm definitely going to need your guys' help on this. And they match too, the crosses. Alright, please somebody let me know. I'm in an iron patch right now and I just picked this up out of there, so I don't know how old it is. Or what it is for that fact. Alright, let me know. Thanks. Alright, I'm at the foundation of an old house site here. It's infested with iron. It's from the late 1800s up until like the 40s, 50s, 60s, around that range. I think I found a little brooch here or pin of some type. Got the pin right there. See the end here. There was some sort of pin. And this end is broken, so I don't know if that was a brooch or what. It's not a precious metal. See, it's flaking. So I'm not sure what that was. Definitely a keeper though. Alright, see what else we get. Just found a little religious pendant. I think that's more modern. This area I'm in is in a modern park. So I think somebody lost this walking by, because that is aluminum and doesn't look that old. Oh well. Alright, here's a quick wrap up from my hunt, and this is for the past 2 days of basically getting off around 3 and hunting for a few hours. Here's some trash. I've already dumped my pouch from the day before. This was at a little home site. Today, a lot of tinfoil, fence wire, some fence nails, copper, a lot of pull tabs, and just bits of can and stuff. So that's the trash. I found this yesterday in a dump. I'm thinking that is a car part. I found a lot of weird big stuff in there. This included Relic. It's like a lid for something. Not too sure. It looked like it was a fairly modern dump, probably from around the 50s or 40s, I'm thinking, because of the like the old bottles and stuff in there. There was a few like chemical bottles and all, but they were all screw top. And there was a lot of broken glass. So I'm thinking it was around that time. I found this little bead. I was hoping this would be silver. but it is not. It is very shiny aluminum. It had me going there, but it is very, very light. Found this cross today. Just a religious cross. Junk, not precious metal or anything. But it's always cool finding little religious stuff. This today as well. I'm thinking that could have been like a little brooch, or even, I don't really know. It's got a little part where a pin went. It's probably just a pin of some sort. It was at that house site. There's square nails there and round nails. It was probably built in the mid to late 1800s, and it was torn down probably around the 60s or 50s or so. I found some really good stuff there before, and I'm just kind of seeing what else I can pull out of there. There's some clad. The oldest I got was a 1969 penny. And I forgot to put this in a video, my last video, but I put it in the intro but forgot to put it in. It is a rimfire US cartridge. Now, I am not entirely too sure if this is military or not, but it's got a US stamp and it's rimfire. And rimfire was used until, well, I mean, they still use it today, but majority back before the 1880s. So I'm not too sure if that's military or not, but it's US and it's rimfire, and it is not a 22, so it's probably pretty old. I found this with a stolen purse out in the woods. That was the only thing left inside of it, and it is a Chuck E. Cheese token from 2005. And the purse was in quite a few controlled burns out there in the woods, so it was toasted. All I heard was the buckle on it, and it was a pretty nice purse in its day. But that's all I found out of it. And that thing was just destroyed. There was just a couple pieces of fabric left, and the buckles. Let's see here. I found that. It's a what's it. I'm not sure what it is or what it was off of. Found this pretty cool little piece. It is Dole Valve Company, Chicago, Illinois, 751. And I tried looking that up, and I could not find much on it except for the company. I was able to find the company. I think it was 1923 they got established. Found this in that dump as well. I am not sure what it is or what it was off of, but it's got a little valve, little latch type thing. It still goes up and down. I'm sure somebody knows what that is, but I'm not entirely too sure. And this is pretty interesting. I was up trying to figure out what this thing was for quite a long time. I was thinking it was like part of a tassel, either out of a Bible or off a robe or something, and it had like little wires or like little fabric that came down, and it had a rope go through it. I'm not 100%, but it's definitely religious. It's got the crosses all the way around it. Found it out in the middle of the woods. I'm thinking Bible, something along those lines, or possibly a little bell that just got squashed. But I'm not 100%, and I would love to find out what it is, though. So if anybody knows, please let me know, or has any ideas on that. So that's a pretty cool little piece. Let's go over here. Found a little round ball. Didn't find any big ones this time out, but found a little one. Another rimfire 22. Found that bullet. It's not too terribly old. Probably from turn of the century. Lead. It's got a different style. It's got a little more to it than the older bullets do, but it's probably still pretty old. It's got a concave base, and it's got rifling down it and all, so it's definitely fired and squashed. And my favorite find of the hunt, this horseshoe with a pearl in it, and it is a cufflink. My very first cufflink, and I found it in the middle of nowhere. And it's gonna clean up real nice. I'm probably gonna try to put some lemon juice on it, see if I can get that color to come up on it. But that's a beauty. I tried finding it too, and I can't find out like how old it is or anything. But it's definitely a cufflink, and it is definitely pretty awesome. And I'm very happy. It's a bucket lister for me. I have never found one, and I hear that they're pretty fragile, so to find them complete is pretty rare. And this one is starting to tarnish quite a bit on that stem there, so I can see why. But it's beautiful. Overall, pretty good hunt for just a couple hours. Well, there we go. I hope you enjoyed, and I will be back out again soon. Nothing too terribly crazy good today, but I did get some pretty nice finds and some that I would like to get ID'd. And if you got any more information about what this could have been for, please let me know for both of these here. If that anybody knows the age or whatnot for either of these two and what this is, please let me know. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next hunt.